is prayer really over? When it's over, what's the one thing that most people forget to do that would make a dramatic impact in their life? Hey, this is Father Mark, and this week we're continuing a series called Back to Basics, doing the basic things, the little things that can make this the best year of your spiritual life. This week, we've had a conversation about making one quality holy hour a week, dedicating 1 hour a week to God for prayer. And throughout the week, we've talked about what to do before you pray and while you pray. And today we want to talk about what you should do after your prayer is over. And essentially, that is keeping track of what God said to you. Some people call it a spiritual journal or spiritual writing, whatever you want to call it. It's the discipline of writing down a summary of what happened when you prayed. Here's 3 questions you can ask yourself as you reflect upon your time of prayer. Number 1, in generally, what was your prayer like? What did God say to you? What did you say to the Lord? How would you describe what your experience of prayer was like? Number 2, specifically, was God asking you to do anything? Was he calling you into a new virtue, a spiritual exercise, or some form of a response? And number 3, was there any point in prayer that you perhaps were resistant, or was there any point in prayer that you were distracted or that you struggled? Keeping track of our distractions or our struggles sometimes allow us to see themes. And it's those themes that we are looking for. As you write down what happens in your prayer, and you do that week after week, just like we said with the Mass Journal, your prayer journal will show you the themes that God is lifting up over time. God will speak to us through repetition. As you hear the same thing over and over, that's a way for you to track what God's calling you to. You'll also begin to see if there are certain distractions that pop up over time, and that might help you see some things that God is asking you to bring to Him. And finally, you'll start to notice how the Lord is calling you. Again, over time, that call will be more clear. Do me a favor, I want you to share this message to anybody you know who's looking to take the next step with God or get in touch with what God is doing in their life. And come on back tomorrow as we get you ready for Mass, which is coming up on August the 20th Sunday in Ordinary Time. Until we see you then, God bless you.